Hey, I'm out shopping. I hope y'all having a happy holiday season. Man, all my clients keep asking me the same thing over and over again. Yo, Sad, I want to be in Gucci, Hermes. I want to be in Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Saks, Nordstrom's. And I keep telling them the same thing. These are different categories. So in this video, I kind of like broke down all the categories. There are 8 of them. It goes from discount all the way up to haute couture and everything in between. I hope this gives you value, and I hope you have a happy holidays. God bless. Okay, so the first category is discount. There are 8 categories. So there's discount, there's budget or mass market, moderate, contemporary, bridge, designer, luxury, and haute couture. So the first one I want to start with is discount. What is discount? There are 2 types of discount goods. First kind is like produced specifically for like discount markets, usually like low quality like Walmart, Target. Those are considered discount goods. So the second kind is discount goods that are produced and are sold in off-price markets. And because of these items are sold, their intended price category are like closeout and discounted items. So that's the lowest price point that you can get. It's called an all-price market. So that is considered discount. Okay. So the second category I want to talk about is budget or mass market. Now, intended for consumption, they are often deviations of popular styles and staples. Some are numerous, like you'll see like Forever 21, Uniqlo, Old Navy. They often sell budget price products that are not really high fashion style. They're categories that are really styled just for the modern like everyday person. So it could consist of like hoodies, t-shirts, warm-ups, and a simple denim and things of that nature. And they'll price them for the mass market consumer. So they're considered budget and mass market product. Now, the third one I would consider is called moderate. This is the moderate category. The moderate category it can be a little difficult to define because it's a little bit in between budget, mass market, and contemporary and bridge, right? So these include brands like J. Crew, The Gap, Zara, and some brands that are dealers are considered moderate department store. Although there are men brands within the moderate price point that are more contemporary price and they have better price points. So it makes it a little difficult now, especially with the way the sportswear is. So based upon the way sportswear is priced right now and based upon the way that the internet brands are pricing their wares, it's making it a little difficult to price moderate price point goods in that category. But for anyone looking to like start a brand and really think about it, moderate price point is brands like J. Crew, The Gap, Zara, and most of your brands that deal. The next brand category is contemporary. Now, in the contemporary market, it's mostly geared to, in my opinion, toward the women's wear market because it feeds more into like designer-esque brands that have lower price points than bridge and designer. So it's like brands like Free People, BCBG Generation, and it's contemporary. It implies that the latest in new styling, beginning with avant-garde and trendy fashions, are really like highlighted. It targets a younger, fashion-forward demographics. You know, it's probably in the sizing and the tailoring of the garment is more for young professional women or men. So contemporary is probably one of the fastest growing and biggest categories outside of discount, which is you can't with that. The next category is bridge. Now bridge is like this gap between temporary and designer label. A lot of designers aspire to hit their stride and there's a lot of competition. This is when you see a brand trying to either come down on their price points or go up on their price points to reach a certain demographic. They will create a bridge brand. So some of the brands that you can relate to when you walk in the stores, you say, oh man, I didn't know it was that much. It's like Club Monaco, Lauren by Ralph Lauren, DKNY by Donna Karan would be considered bridge brand. Now, the next category is designer. This is probably for everybody who wants to feel like they really are into luxury brands and understand the luxury market. It's probably one of the most high priced, prestigious like categories that you can purchase. It is true designer collections and they often sell at steep prices and pretty expensive. They use different fabrics, construction, detailing, trimming that is really superior to regular ready-wear goods. At this level, the designer can have free reign basically to like create anything that they really want to in between that bridge and luxury. So the easiest way to define these categories is to say like, it's ready-wear lines of luxury and couture designers such as YSL, Alexander Wang, and Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein is an American designer who has always been in the designer and luxury space. And now if you really watch what he's doing now, he's really reintroducing himself back into that space in a real real way. So the next category is luxury. This category includes ready-wear lines of haute couture designers such as Chanel, Issey Miyake, etc., etc., Hermes, Gucci, Fendi, Burberry. It's usually a product that pours out of the heart and the mind and soul of one specific designer who has that house, whatever that haute couture house is. So, you know, almost most of the designers produce a bridge collection as well. The luxury collection is usually tagged specifically for the designer's name. For example, Giorgio Armani collection, you know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't just be Giorgio Armani, it would be the Giorgio Armani collection if it was luxury. There's a distinct difference in price and the garment construction between designer and luxury, although most may appear to carry the same name. There's a very distinct difference between the construction and the fabric and the price of the garment. The last, but certainly not the least of them all, is couture. Haute couture is high-end fashion that is constructed by hand from start to finish, made from high-end, quality, expensive, often unusual fabric, and sewn with extreme attention to detail and finished by the most experienced and capable sewers, often using time-consuming hand-executed technique. So when you see a boutique in your neighborhood that says Miss Whoever Couture House, she's not a couture house because she hasn't been sanctioned by anyone from Paris or one of the houses out of Italy that really sanction her as a couture designer. So it's high fashion and its market methods are it's drama driven, and it's only driven to sell their ready-wear goods, which is their luxury lines and which is their designer line. So when you see Levain, Chanel, Balenciaga, Pierre Cardin, and Yves Saint Laurent brands like that, when you see them do a high-end luxury fashion show and you wondering what's happening to that merchandise after it's over, most of it is priced it's so expensive, $10,000 and up, that they can't sell it, and it's really what's called a loss leader in the fashion business. They're only making that merch to get you excited, and it's for branding purposes, and once it's made, they create a diffusion brand of it, which is ready-wear clothing, and based upon the ready-wear, they'll set their prices based on designer and luxury, and then they'll sell it to the masses. I hope that this content helps you, and I hope that you kind of like now have a better understanding the difference between discount merchandise all the way up to couture merchandise.